Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Annika Noel is now a married woman. The longtime soap actress tied the knot with actor John Patrick Amadori on October. This was the night of the hunter's moon, which makes it even more magical. So, let's get started talking about all the gorgeous details. On October 5th, it was the hunter's moon and was also considered a supermoon. A lot of people really love, respect, and honor the moon. So, it was so exciting to learn that Hope and John had a wedding on the hunter's moon. That alone would make it magical, but they really went out to make it an unforgettable and incredible event. According to People magazine, Annika and Patrick got married at the lodge at Malibu Lake, located in Agoura, California. Their inspiration for the intimate autumnal wedding was to combine their love for California with New England's fall season. They included an element of dark whimsy and wildness. I love this idea so much. We wanted it to feel like we were surrounded by nature, almost like the flower arrangements were growing from the ground, and everything was lit either from the full moon or by candlelight. When the couple first visited the lodge, they knew right away that this was the perfect venue. The lodge is surrounded by 5,000+ acres or protected wilderness. The Santa Monica Mountains reflect on the lake, and the spectacular views let them bring their wedding vision to life. Noel joked that the wedding had her at times feeling like Gonzo being shot out of a cannon. They had help from an amazing team, they both said. In addition to it being wild and natural, they wanted the event to be totally unplugged. The actress mentioned, "This weekend wasn't so much about us, but creating a moment of escapism for our loved ones to feel enveloped by love, joy, and celebration. It is true that without phones, people are more present and have more clarity." Some of the guests were even able to take the stage themselves to recite poetry and other arts. Amadori added, "We paid our respects to their elders and connection to the land." The wedding included personal readings, handwritten vows, and scripture. After exchanging customized celestial-themed rings, they honored their heritage with a Celtic hand-fasting ceremony. Under the spell of the hunter's moon, the bold and the beautiful star Annika Noel, beloved for her portrayal of Hope Logan, exchanged vows with actor and musician John Patrick Amadori in a breathtaking ceremony that could have been scripted straight out of a daytime drama. The celebration, held at a secluded vineyard in Northern California, was the perfect blend of earthy elegance, celestial magic, and timeless romance. As the moon rose in all its glowing glory, illuminating the rolling hills, Annika and John stood hand in hand beneath an arch of wildflowers and soft candlelight. The couple, who met through mutual friends in the entertainment world, had been together for several years before John proposed during a stargazing trip in Big Sur, fittingly under a full moon. Their wedding honored that moment, blending cosmic beauty with personal touches that reflected their love story. Guests arrived at the vineyard just as the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and violet. Rows of grapevines framed the ceremony space, while hundreds of candles lined the aisle, flickering like fallen stars. The hunter's moon, known for its fiery orange hue and its connection to abundance and change, cast a romantic glow over the entire evening. Annika, who's known for her understated grace both on and off screen, wanted a ceremony that felt enchanted yet grounded. In her own words, "I didn't want anything too showy, just something that reflected who we are. The moon has always been a reminder to slow down, breathe, and be present, so it felt right to make it part of our vows." The ceremony decor blended rustic textures with ethereal accents, hanging lanterns, crystal prisms that caught the moonlight, and an altar made from reclaimed driftwood. Friends from the bold and the beautiful, including Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, Steffi Forrester, Scott Clifton, Liam Spencer, and Matthew Atkinson, Thomas Forrester, were among the intimate guest list, dressed in neutral tones that allowed the natural beauty of the setting to shine. Annika's gown was a dream of romantic simplicity. Designed by Monique Louillier, the custom piece featured sheer lace sleeves, a flowing tulle skirt, and delicate floral embroidery that shimmered subtly under the moonlight. Her look was completed with a crown of white roses and wild baby's breath, a nod to her love of nature. When she walked down the candlelit aisle to the gentle notes of a live string quartet playing Claire de Lune, John's eyes welled with tears. The groom wore a classic black velvet tuxedo with a dark maroon boutonniere, perfectly complementing the autumn palette and the moonlit sky. It was like watching a movie, shared co-star Catherine Kelly Lang Brooke Logan. Except this was real. It was Annika's moment, and it couldn't have been more beautiful. The ceremony. Vows beneath the moon. The couple's officiant, a close friend of the bride's family, began the ceremony with a reading from The Little Prince, a favorite of Annika's, reminding everyone that it is only with the heart that one can see rightly. Their vows were deeply personal. Annika spoke of how John had been her constant light through the highs and lows of her career, and how he reminded her of the importance of joy and balance. You've seen me through every version of myself, from the girl chasing dreams to the woman standing here now. And still, you choose me. That's what love is. John's vows mirrored the same tenderness. You've taught me patience, kindness, and how to see beauty even in chaos. Under this moon, I promise you forever, not the kind that's perfect, but the kind that endures. When the couple sealed their vows with a kiss, the hunter's moon seemed to glow even brighter, as if blessing their union. Guests erupted into applause and cheers as the string quartet transitioned into a soft, acoustic rendition of Can't Help Falling in Love. The reception, a night of music, magic, and meaning. Following the ceremony, guests were led through a lantern-lit path to an open-air reception area surrounded by oak trees wrapped in fairy lights. Long wooden tables were adorned with wildflowers, candles, and crystal glassware that reflected the moonlight like a sea of stars. Dinner featured locally sourced dishes, rosemary chicken, autumn squash ravioli, and a decadent chocolate lavender cake for dessert. The couple's first dance, set to Norah Jones' Come Away With Me, left not a single dry eye in the crowd. But the night wasn't all tears and tenderness. Laughter flowed just as freely as the wine. Matthew Atkinson surprised everyone by performing an acoustic love song he had written for the newlyweds, while Jacqueline MacInnes Wood led an impromptu toast that had everyone roaring with laughter. Annika and John shared one last private dance beneath the moon before releasing lanterns into the night sky, each one carrying a wish for their new life together. The guests, stars and friends alike. While the wedding was intimate, it was far from ordinary. The bold and the beautiful cast came out in full support, sharing behind-the-scenes snaps on Instagram. Scott Clifton captioned his photo, "From set drama to real-life romance. So happy for you, Annika and John." Meanwhile, Lawrence St. Victor Carter Walton posted a candid shot of the couple laughing during dinner, writing, "That smile says it all." Even showrunner Brad Bell sent a heartfelt message to the newlyweds, congratulating them on a love story even more beautiful than anything we could write. The meaning behind the moon. For Annika and John, the timing of the hunter's moon wasn't just symbolic, it was intentional. The full moon has always represented renewal and illumination, themes that echoed throughout their relationship. The couple's shared love of astrology and nature played a subtle role in every part of the wedding, from the moon-inspired decor to the ceremony's timing. In an exclusive interview the next morning, Annika reflected on what the night meant to her. It wasn't about perfection, it was about presence. We wanted something that felt honest and alive. The moon has always been our reminder that even in darkness, there's light. That's what marriage means to us, finding light together, no matter what phase we are in. A new chapter begins as dawn broke and the newlyweds departed for their honeymoon in Tuscany. One thing was clear. This wasn't just a wedding. It was a celebration of two souls aligning under the stars. Fans of the bold and the beautiful couldn't help but notice the poetic symmetry between Annika's real-life love story and her on-screen journey as Hope Logan, a woman who has weathered heartbreak, sought truth, and never stopped believing in love. In the glow of the hunter's moon, Annika Noel and John Patrick Amadori's love story found its forever. It was romantic, radiant, and undeniably real, a moment written not by Hollywood, but by the universe itself. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.